Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 26 on my Dead River series. Now, this series has just a few episodes left. We are nearing the end of it. And what we need to do, we need to make more zoning for residential. We need to grow the city. I think we have one last tile to unlock. Now, I don't know how many of you have seen my first episode in this series. It was still back when I wasn't doing commentary, so I don't think many of you have seen it. It's titled Making the Map. I'm gonna put a link up here in the video for you to go check it out. In that video, I outlined what will be the goals for this series. Now, the main goal would be to make a city without using any mods. Yes, I am using assets, but I'm not using, that the game makes a distinction between assets and mods. I'm not using mods, I'm just using assets. So this means that I can only use 9 tiles. I cannot use 25 or 81 tiles. So this means that I have to try and develop a somewhat realistic city using only 9 tiles. And in that episode I even outlined what the master plan for the use of those tiles would be. And so right now I think I have unlocked 8 tiles. I don't remember actually, because this series has been going on for quite some times now, but I think I'm close to the end, so it's gonna be 8 tiles now. So I only have 1 tile left to unlock. And so I need to first of all push my population up. And second of all, I want to make a few things that this city still doesn't have. One of these things is the airport. I will be building an airport in a few moments. Yeah, still problems with the highway. I mean, I hope they really fix lane changing and merging in City Skylines too, because this game really has a problem. Now, I don't know if I've already asked you this, but do you think it is normal for a city to, not being able to be sustained by a nuclear power plant? I don't think it's normal. I think those things, this is a 2-reactor nuclear plant. I think that a city of 78,000 people should be able to be powered by just one of these bad boys, right? Instead, in this game, you have to add power plant upon power plant, because one nuclear power plant is not enough. I don't think so, but what do I know?
for you by my side, day or night. You know that it's killing me. Why do you always leave? It's not right.
Let's see if I can fit a metro line in this area. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, that's it. Let's bury it. Although, now that I think about it, I mean, would you connect such a sensitive and delicate place to a public transport line? I don't think so. I think those areas, like a nuclear power plant, needs to be only accessible to people that work there or have any reason to be there, not serviced by public transportation network. But let's see what happens. I mean, this looks good. Let me continue this road so that it can end more naturalistically. Makes more sense now. I mean, going back to the power situation, yes, this isn't a very big city, 78,000, but at the same time there's a lot of industry, so that's also true. And you know that industry, especially heavy industry, we have oil, we have ore here, so those are pretty big, power-consuming industries. They consume a lot of power, so maybe it is right to have multiple power plants. Okay, let's focus our attention now onto the airport. Now, I have the airport DLC, so I could build a dedicated custom airport. And to be honest, this is something that I considered for a while. But then I changed my mind, because I think that for my purposes here, I mean, I'm not saying that this is the same for everybody, but for my purpose here, for my goals in this build, I think that the custom airports, they take too much space. So instead, I decided to go with the regular in-game airport, which is, I know it's not very realistic, but at the same time, remember what I said about the 9 tiles usage. If I want to make the best of the 9 tiles, I can't devote an entire tile just for the airport. Also, I think I'm gonna move the subway station from the nuclear plant because it doesn't make sense. Honestly, if you have a sensitive place like that, you wanna guard it and you wanna grant access only to the people that have a reason to be there, not to everybody, basically. Instead, this very beautiful and elegant underground subway station, I'm gonna move it to the airport, which is more useful, of course. This means that I have to change my lines, rethink the whole thing. This area here is gonna have tourist specialization, so hotels, which makes sense, being close to the airport. Also, another thing that I want to reconsider is this. You know that downtown real estate is really, really expensive. So having this huge train station just in the middle of it, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. You already have a big multi-platform train station that serves the entire city, so it doesn't make sense to have another pretty sizable station right in the middle of downtown, because downtown real estate is really expensive. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to focus only on metro transportation for that area. Also, if this game had a underground train station, that would make a lot more sense for a downtown area. You find those even in big cities. New York City comes to mind. What is it? Penn Station, that's an underground train station. Also in Philadelphia, you have an underground train station. So it makes sense to have underground train stations in the downtown area. But a huge overground station, not so much, especially in cities that have such an expensive real estate situation for the downtown. I'm gonna probably make a pedestrian area here. Should make more sense, and also, of course, zoning for businesses and offices. I like these plazas, these overhead plazas. These are a really, really nice addition to the game that came with the pedestrian area DLC. You can really create open area spaces which are really nice. Well, I think we're almost there. Now, a little bit of zoning, and that's it. So, we kind of completed the nuclear station. We made some nice addition to the downtown area, the airport. So thank you for watching. This was episode 26. We are very close to the end of the series. So if you like this, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and write in the comments down below what do you think it's working, what is not working, what would you like to see. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.